Guadalteba region. The Guadalteba region is located in the heart of the province of Málaga, forming part of the triangle which unites the Antequera region, the Guadalhorce Valley, and the Serranía de Ronda. It comprises the towns of Cañete la Real, Almargen, Teba, Sierra de Yeguas, Campillos, Cuevas del Becerro, Ardales, and Caratraca. Highlights among its monuments include the many vestiges which remain of its important defensive fortresses along the castle route, testimony of its strategic location as the gateway to the coast, the mountains of Málaga, and the Serranía. Rural, cultural, and nature tourism is currently in the midst of a development process and has potential for huge advances under the dynamisation plan for the reservoir zone. The region is characterised by its landscapes of dry plains ideal for agriculture, which are interspersed with water resources such as the Guadalteba Reservoir, the lagoons of Campillos, and the Almargen River. The towns of the region vary in altitude, resulting in a variety of landscapes which never fail to surprise visitors. Apart from the many castles, churches, hermitages, palaces, and historic buildings, the Guadalteba region is also famous for the zone known as El Chorro, one of the most important interior tourist attractions in the province. This zone is a haven of forests, water, vegetation, fauna, and historic remains. This natural wealth makes it one of the most ideal zones in the province of Málaga for active tourism and adventure sports. Chief among these is the area surrounding the reservoirs. However, there are also numerous other places of interest in Teba, Cuevas de Becerro, and Cañete la Real. The castle in Teba, the surroundings of the cemetery of Cañete la Real, El Tajo del Molino, and the ranges of Caratraca are all ideal for paragliding and climbing. There is also the possibility of canyon descents, canoeing and rowing in El Chorro, the Guadalteba Reservoir, and the Turon River, and numerous grottos of interest for cavers. Without mentioning, of course, the countless walking and mountain bike tracks which can be found throughout the area. The main characteristic of this region is its historic and cultural heritage, as can be seen in the many impressive archaeological sites spanning all the periods of history. There are also numerous specialist museums, such as those in Ardales and Teba, while others are being planned to take advantage of the more than 200 sites which have revealed remains of the cultures of years gone by. Without a doubt, these different cultures have been attracted by its location, its Mediterranean woodland, its water, and the imposing hillsides which act as natural watchtowers. Some of the geographical highlights in the Guadalteba region include the marshy zone of El Conde de Guadalhorce and Conde de Guadalteba, the zones ideal for sporting activities in the midst of nature offered by Teba, Cuevas del Becerro, the Ardales Park, and Cañete la Real, and the monumental heritage of its towns, with Ardales at the forefront. A further highlight is the conservation and recuperation of its historic town centres, which still conserve the imprint of the Muslim culture which so profoundly influenced this region. Guadalteba is commendable for its efforts to develop enterprises dedicated to local food products and arts and crafts. A whole range of products are distributed throughout the province and beyond, and always characterized by the hallmark of quality. Pastries, meats, cheeses, and leather goods are some outstanding examples. The region also has an important pork industry. In terms of its towns, Ardales greets visitors with its steep streets, the church, the remains of its castle, and the cave of Doña Trinidad, with highly important prehistoric paintings. Other sites include the museum and natural landscapes of the Ardales Park, and the remains of the castle and the rock church in Bobastro. Caratraca is the water town, the springs which feed its thermal baths, attracting tourists since the 19th century. Currently, these baths are undergoing refurbishment. Further unforgettable visits include the surrounding ranges, the bull ring excavated in the rock, and the Palace of Trinidad Grund, today the site of the town hall. Campillos also has a significant historic heritage, without mentioning its important leather industry and the lagoons which are to be found upon entering the municipality. Sierra de Yeguas stands out for its important agricultural industry, as well as being the site of the Andalusian Geodesic Centre. It is famous for its asparagus and its biological products. Teba is spread out below the longest castle in the province, La Estrella, with various important stately mansions inside. However, the most interesting attraction is the Museum of the Roman period. Al Margen is located in the environs of the White Towns route of the Sierra de Cádiz, making it a historic site with remains such as the warrior's tombstone and the idol of fertility. Further features of interest include the medicinal waters of its springs and the altarpieces of its church. Cañete la Real is a monumental complex which is grouped on the hillside which descends from its castle. Outstanding palaces, convents, and churches are interspersed with the stately mansions which can be found throughout the old town centre. The towns of the Guadalteba region are fast becoming a reference point for rural tourism, both due to the numerous sites of interest to visitors and the abundance of rural accommodation, restaurants, and possibilities to practice active tourism. With its landscapes combining mountain ranges with the great plains of the centre of Andalusia, the Guadalteba region offers a multitude of contrasts, which are further enriched by the numerous enclaves and sites of major cultural and tourism interest.